souls to a place we can grow. As the stars shine bright, let your heart overflow. With Dr. Salo, Stanley, we're finding our way through the currents of change in the light of today. Like whispers of stardust.
Welcome, my fellow galactic travelers. This is Dr. Salo Stanley, and welcome to Salo's Galactic Light Podcast. Today we were going to be talking about the full moon in Scorpio coming up on May 1st and what it means for each astrological sign. It'll be so much fun. And also, if you ever want a spiritual reading with me, just go to SaloStanleyPsychic.com, fill out the contact form near the bottom of the homepage, and we will get you going in the universe. I am been a chiropractor for 33 years, a sound therapist. I also design tuning fork called Ohm 136.10 hertz. It is a drum head that you can use on acupuncture points for the body for healing, or you can use one fork for opening up your intuitive side. I also send a video with you for you in the universe so you can see how you can get more connected to your guides and angels, because I get asked that all the time. And so that's one tool that you can use. And it's also very, very relaxing, calming, and nurturing for the body when you use them on acupuncture points. The other thing about that is I do send a video for demonstration of a 17-minute session on sound session for a client. And that's if you buy the 2-fork model. So you can find that on Etsy, Galactic Light Art. Just Google it, and my tuning forks are there on the home page in the universe. And so, yes, we are going to talk about this, and we're going to get right into it. So the full moon in Scorpio on May 1st invites us to be one of our deepest emotional waters of the year. Scorpio is not surface energy. It's an undercurrent, the truth beneath the truth, the place where shadow meets power and transformation meets the inevitable. I know I'm having trouble with my words today. It must be that full moon. A full moon brings illumination, and in Scorpio, that illumination often reveals what has been hidden, suppressed, or quietly reshaping our lives from behind the scenes. On a collective level, this is a moment of emotional truth-telling. We may see themes around power, control, intimacy, trust, and even collective healing rise to the surface. It's a time when our masks begin to fall away, our personality gets revealed, and globally, we are being asked to sit with what is real and what isn't. I've been telling people lately, you have your superpower, which is that organic AI. Your superpower is aligned intuition. That'll tell you what's true or what is not true out in the universe and in the news for today, because there's so much information traffic. How in the heck are you going to know what is true? Well, your aligned intuition will always tell you how to do that. And again, if you get some of my tuning forks, that'll get you there in the universe. And so we're asked to sit with what is real and not what is comfortable, but finding out the truth. This is also where the magic of Scorpio lies, in alchemy, in turning pain into wisdom, endings into beginnings, and fear into empowerment. How cool is that? This full moon doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be honest, to release what is no longer aligned, to feel what you've been avoiding, and to trust that something more authentic is being born through this process on this full moon. So, with further ado, we're going to get through what each astrological sign is and what it means for you. So Aries rising or Aries moon, it's going to be in your 8th house of transformation, intimacy, and shared energy. For you, this full moon moves through your inner emotional depths, illuminating themes around intimacy, vulnerability, shared resources, and energetic exchange. You may find yourself confronting fears around trust or control, especially in close relationships or financial entanglements. This is kind of not a light energy, but it is profoundly liberating. Profoundly liberating. You are being asked to release old emotional armor and to step into a more honest, raw version of connection. There may be realization about where you've held back or overcompensated in the universe. Let this be a moment of emotional courage for you. True power comes from allowing yourself to be free and not from protecting yourself from it. It is that internal honesty within ourselves and integrity that is so important right now. Your mantra for you Aries out there is, I release control and allow deep, authentic transformation. I release control and allow deep, authentic transformation. For you Tauruses out there, Taurus rising and Taurus moon, it is your 7th house, partnership, relationships, and mirrors in the universe. The full moon lands directly in our relationship sector, bringing clarity, intensity, emotional truth to your one-on-one connections in the universe. Whenever it be romantic or in business, something is being revealed, perhaps a deeper bond or perhaps an imbalance that can no longer be ignored. You are being invited to look at the mirror others hold up to you. Where are you compromising too much, making yourself small, or not feeling enough? Where is the deeper emotional honesty that is needed to express yourself in this relationship? To have the courage to say no, or to have the courage to say, no, you saying that is not okay to me. That takes a lot of courage in a relationship. This is a powerful turning point for how you relate and how you connect. And sometimes it's okay to swear, my guides are saying. Your mantra for you Tauruses out there is, I create relationships that honor truth, balance, and emotional depth. I create relationships that honor truth, balance, and emotional depths in my relationships. All right, for you Geminis out there, Gemini rising and Gemini moons, it's going to be in your 6th house of health, routine, and your daily life. This full moon brings attention to the subtle but powerful patterns in your daily life, your habits, your routines, and the way your emotional world impacts your physical well-being. You may become aware of stress you've been carrying or behaviors that are quietly draining your energy. This is an opportunity to release what is unsustainable and create rituals that truly support you. Healing doesn't have to be dramatic. It can begin with small, intentional changes. Yes, yes, yes. Your mantra, you Geminis out there, is, I honor my body and create routines that support my well-being. I honor my body and create routines that support my well-being. All right, for you Cancers out there, Cancer rising and Cancer moons, it's going to be in your 5th house of creativity, joy, romance, and self-expression. Creativity, yes. This energy opens your heart in a deeply emotional way, bringing clarity to your creative expression, romantic life, and what truly brings you joy. You may feel more sensitive, but also more inspired. Old fears around being seen, loved, or creatively expressed may rise to the surface to be released. This is your invitation to reconnect to your inner child and your authentic joy in life. Let yourself be felt, heard, seen without holding back. Your mantra, you Cancers out there, is, I express my heart freely and allow joy to flow through me. I express my heart freely and allow joy, and I would add creativity, to flow through me. All right, for you Leos out there, Leo rising and Leo moons, it's going to be in your 4th house of home, Roots in your emotional foundation. It is the basis of your astrological chart and safety in the universe, you Leos. This full moon touches your inner foundation, bringing emotional awareness to your home, to family dynamics, and a sense of security. You may revisit past experiences or feel a pull inward to process something deeply personal. This is a time of emotional grounding and healing at the root level. By tending to your inner world, you strengthen every area of your life. Create sacred space for stillness and emotional honesty. Yes. Your mantra out there for you Leos out there is, I nurture my inner world and create safety within myself. I nurture my inner world and create safety within myself. For you Virgos out there, Virgo rising and Virgo moons, it's going to be in your third house of communication, your mindset, your speech, and your spoken word of truth. This full moon illuminates your voice, both what you say and what you've been holding back. Don't make yourself small out there. No. Conversations may feel more intense or revealing, and you may feel called to speak a truth that has been building within you. It's also a time to release limiting thoughts or mental patterns that no longer serve you. Your words carry power right now. Use them with clarity and intention. Yes, use them with clarity and intention. Your mantra out there for you Leos is, I speak my truth with clarity and I trust my inner voice. I speak my truth with clarity and trust my inner voice. Many of us with all this full moon, my guides want to add, is that's really bringing stuff under the surface of our shadow selves and things that need to be released during this full moon. So each house that I'm going over for each astrological sign, just think about deeply, what are the things you self-sabotaging in that particular astrological house? What do you feel needs to be released? And, like Leo, what does it needs to be released about you not feeling confident about your voice or podcasting or writing or your everyday life as speaking lectures? Is there a little wounded healer there going underneath all that is happening? And now the truth gets revealed and you need to release that and to know that you are big, that you matter, and you have a voice that is so important to be heard and that you matter. All right, for you Libras, Libra rising and Libra moons, it's going to be in your second house of self-worth, money, and values. This full moon brings deep emotional insight into your sense of worth, how you value yourself, and how that reflects in your material world. That second house deals with your own personal money and what you value in life. You may recognize patterns around giving and receiving. Is it being given equally, or you've been giving too much or not giving enough? Or are you settling for less than what you deserve? This is a moment of reclaiming your value within yourself and not seeking it externally. When you align with your self-worth, your outer reality begins to shift in the universe. Yes. Your mantra for you Libras out there is, I am worthy, and I align my life with that truth. I am worthy. I have value. I matter. And I align my life with that truth. Isn't that cool? All right, for you Scorpios out there, Scorpio rising and Scorpio moons, this full moon is about you guys. Yes, you are the stars. It's going to be in your first house of your identity, your appearance, yourself, your health, and your own inner personal power. This is your full moon, and it marks a powerful personal awakening happening at this moment and over the next 30 days. You are shedding an old identity and stepping into a more authentic version of yourself. So dig deep underneath your shadow self. Let the old go and release that during this full moon. Light a candle, let it go, Write on a piece of paper, yellow piece of paper with red ink. It helps you remember of how you want your own identity to look over the next 30 days. Check it after 30 days and see if there were some changes. You'll be surprised. Your emotions at this time, you Scorpios, may feel heightened, but they are guiding you towards truth and alignment. So trust that alignment that is happening for you now. This is a rebirth moment for you of who you are becoming, and that you are becoming more aligned, more empowered, and more real. I'd even add, in sense, more in integrity too. So trust the process, even if it feels intense at this moment. For you Scorpios, your mantra is, I release the old and fully embody my true power. I release the old and fully embody my true power. For you Sagittarius is out there, Sagittarius rising and Sagittarius moon, it will be in your 12th house of your subconscious mind, healing, release, and things hidden behind the scenes. It is deeply, deeply your dreams. Pay attention to them. You can get some aha moments happening. More connection to your guides and angels can happen if you do a little bit more meditation on this full moon. You'll get some aha moments and find out where you're self-sabotaging yourself, or even find out where some of your secret enemies are. This full moon moves through your inner unseen world, bringing subconscious patterns, hidden emotions, or spiritual insights to the surface. You may feel more introspective or even emotionally sensitive at this time, but this is a sacred clearing process that is happening. It's all okay. It's time to rest, reflect, meditation, and release what no longer belongs in your energy field. Deep healing is happening beneath the surface now. So for you Saggies out there, you wild ponies, your mantra is, I surrender, I release, and I trust the healing unfolding within me. I surrender, I release, and I trust the healing unfolding within me. All right, for you Cappies out there, Capricorns, Capricorn rising and Capricorn moons, it's going to be in your 11th house of community, friendships, groups, vision, and secret dreams. This full moon highlights your connections of friendships, groups, and your vision for the future. You may gain clarity about who truly aligns with your path at this time and who no longer resonates with that. I mean, are you going to have to say some bye-bye to some friends? You never know. And you might meet some new friends. This is about refining your circle and your goals so they match who you are becoming now. Let go of what feels outgrown and move towards what feels more aligned. You Cappies out there, your mantra for this Scorpio full moon is, I align with people and visions that support my highest path. I align with people and visions that support my highest path. There you go. For you Aquariuses out there, Aquarius rising and Aquarius moons, it's going to be in your 10th house of career, purpose, and your public life. This full moon brings illumination to your public life, your career, purpose, and how you are seen in the world. You may experience a realization, accumulation, or an emotional shift around your direction in life and your career. This is a powerful moment to release outdated definitions of success and step into a more authentic version of your spiritual purpose and who you truly are. You Aquariuses out there, mantra is, I step into my purpose with authenticity and courage. I step into my purpose and with authenticity and courage. How cool is that? All right, for you Pisces out there, Pisces rising and Pisces moon, it's going to be in your 9th house of beliefs, expansion, higher learning, higher truth, justice, law, order, and writing. This full moon expands your awareness, bringing clarity to your beliefs, your spiritual path, and the bigger picture of your life. You may feel called to release outdated perspectives and open to new ways of thinking and being. This is a time of growth, wisdom, and stepping beyond your comfort zone into something more expansive. You might have been going back to school to get a master's degree, but decide all of a sudden, I don't think this is for me. I think I want to study something else and get a master's degree in something else. Or it could be the opposite. You finish that master's degree that you always wanted, and this is a celebration and completion happening at this full moon, happening now. It also could be maybe you saved up to go to Europe and see how other people live, and you've been waiting for this time, and you got your ticket, and you're going. Or lastly, maybe finally a lawsuit is coming to a completion, and it's being won in your favor at this time with this full moon, because the truth gets revealed. You win. You are authentic. You can become really happy at this time, my guides are saying. Your mantra for you Pisces out there is, I trust my journey and remain open to higher wisdom. I trust my journey and remain open to higher wisdom. And I would say spiritual journey, my guides are saying right now. So that is for all of the 12 astrological signs for the full moon happening on Scorpio on May 1st, on this Friday coming up in the universe, 2026. And so I'd like to also say, as we move through this Scorpio full moon, I think it's good to remember that this is not about forcing change. It's about allowing truth to reveal itself, because we are in the fire horse year. This is the year of action, moving forward. We have lots of fire energy in Aries, and this is the year of the fire horse, which means the truth will get revealed. This Scorpio full moon will double that truth get revealed during this time. It's about allowing that truth to reveal itself. And Scorpio teaches us that transformation doesn't happen on the surface. It happens in the quiet, unseen spaces within us, that right beneath the surface that we weren't aware of. It reveals itself through our emotions that we finally allow ourselves to feel. Oh my goodness, how hard is that? And it reveals itself in the patterns we are ready to release. And in the moments where we choose honesty over avoidance. How many of us do that? I know I'm guilty of that. You may not have all the answers right now, and you really don't need to. This energy works in layers. What's being illuminated is just the beginning of a deeper unfolding, and that trust is what is coming up for you right now, even if it feels intense or unfamiliar. So right now, have some questions for yourself. Take a moment to ask, what am I ready to release right now? What truth am I being shown? And who am I becoming through this process? Those are like really cool questions for ourselves. I know that's something I'm going to be asking myself. And I ask you, can this be an invitation for you right now to let go of what you've outgrown and step into a more aligned, empowered version of yourself? Empowerment is so, so important. And you guys out there, use that aligned intuition. You'll know what the truth is. Tune in, quiet your mind, be it clairaudience, listen for that little inner voice within yourself or how your body feels to the questions that you ask within yourself. That intuition will reveal clarity and direction. So just be gentle with yourself. Be in the moment. Stay present with your emotions. And trust that whatever is like leaving your life right now is creating space for something more true, more aligned, more deeply connected to who you really truly are in this wonderful age of Aquarius with Pluto. Let this full moon be a turning point, not through force, but through awareness and mindfulness. And as you move forward, carry this knowing with you. And remember, transformation is not something happening to you, it's something awakening within you. Transformation is not something happening to you, it is something awakening within you. So if you'd like a spiritual reading with me, just go to SaloStanleyPsychic.com. I've been doing them for over 30 years. I had a spiritual awakening in 1992. Go to my first podcast. It will tell you about my spiritual journey. Just go to Salo Stanley Psychic, fill out the contact form on the homepage near the bottom of it. Just scroll down, fill it out, and we'll get you going. If you want to purchase one tuning fork to work on connecting to your guides and angels and having spiritual awakening, there's a video that goes with that. Go to Salo Galactic Light Art. It's on Etsy, and they're on my homepage. If you want a pair, if you're a sound therapist and want to use acupuncture point tuning forks to use on acupuncture points for healing the body, there's a video that I will send you off of YouTube and get you going with that. Well worth it. I designed them in Europe. I've been doing it for over 20 years. They are like the Mercedes of tuning forks. I wouldn't say that unless I've been through like 8 prototypes and I really got to perfecting them now. I really love them. So go there, and if you have a question for me, just go to salostanley@gmail.com, and I'm more to answer that question for you. I'd love to hear back, and please share my podcast with other people in the universe. That's just really means a lot to me. I love getting this information out. I don't really hear that much, so I'm always speaking out to like a ghost audience, but I know you're out there. There is a little text me thing on the Buzzsprout for my podcast too, that you can text me how much you like the show. That would be so appreciative. But let me know. I appreciate it. And we're going to do an outro with my music, and may you have the best day ever. Know that you're not alone. In the universe, you are loved. May you have the best day ever.
Through the lens of connection, we begin to explore the hidden dimensions of what we're here for. Current events may shake, but we know we are one. Together we'll blossom like flowers in the sun. Take a moment, dear friends, for silence to speak. In the stillness of now, find what we seek. With open hearts we listen, let the whispers unfold as the universe dances and stories are told.